Alright guys, we're back with yet another half-dollar video. I was able to get one box from a bank today. That hasn't been too good. Don't see anything too promising on the ends, but it's not on the outside that counts, it's on the inside. I'll bring you guys in if we have any finds. Alright guys, roll number 32. It's not going to be silver, but it is going to be a coin I've been wanting to find for a while. I see a 1987, and in half-dollar years, that is an NIFC. It is like the clad equivalent of a 1970, and this one is really nice as well. It has a really nice cartwheel, and it's definitely one I've been wanting to find for a while, so I'll definitely put it somewhere safe so it doesn't get damaged, but hopefully we can find the Denver 1987 that goes with it. Alright guys, we're done with that box, and there is no silver, but there is a find I'm happy with. We had 3 NIFCs, 2005, 2009, and 2013. Well, technically we had 4 NIFCs because that 1987 Philadelphia is considered an NIFC. But definitely not a bad find. Probably like it better than 40%er, even though it doesn't have much value. Probably like it better than any 40% silver I find. But hopefully, I'm getting three more boxes tomorrow from the bank that had my Benjamin Franklin dump. So hopefully those 3 boxes will have some good coins. I'll be back when I have the boxes. Alright guys, welcome back. This is the second box of the hunt, and I just got back from the bank where I had the Benjamin Franklin dump, and 2 of the 3 boxes don't have any enders, but the last box has a few enders, and one of them is very cool. But I'll show that to you when we get into that box. But for now, we're just gonna get into this box and hope that we find some good goodies. Roll number 5, and I think we're gonna have a gold-plated, which makes sense because there's a gold-plated here, so I might have a few gold-plated in this roll. But let's check it out. Back is, front isn't. It's a 1973 Denver. I don't keep these generally, so I just throw them back. But definitely cool find. Not something to get mad at. Roll number 19, guys. And I think we're gonna have a first silver. I think it's gonna be 40%. And it is 1968 with some tarnish, but otherwise a pretty nice coin out of Denver. Our first 40% on the board, our first silver on the board. Hopefully we can get some more from this Loomis box. All right, guys, next roll number 20. And we're gonna have another silver, and I don't think this one's gonna be 40. I think this one is indeed gonna be a 90%er. Will it be? Yes, it will. A 1964 Philadelphia no bit mark. Check for any errors, but I don't see them. 2 silvers, 190, 140 in 2 rolls. Definitely not a bad start to the box. All right, guys, roll 23. And I checked this one already because I couldn't tell. I knew it looked different, but it had so much of a coppered line. I actually thought it was an NIFC, but I checked it, and it's a 1968. We got another silver, but that doesn't even look silver. That's really weird. I mean, it fooled me. Let's see if there's anything else. There isn't. But I definitely didn't think that was silver. In fact, I thought it was an NIFC, but even though it doesn't look silver by the edge, I'll definitely take it. Now it's just a few rolls later, so hopefully somewhere between there, and there, and there, and all there, we can get a couple more silvers. All right, guys, roll 26. And I barely peeled it back, but I can see a silver. That's gonna be the 4th silver of the box. Let me open it so you can see it a bit better. There we go. No mint mark. 1966, 40% silver, $half. Definitely not gonna get mad at it, even though it isn't in great condition. However, it is silver, so it is beautiful. So hopefully we can get a few more finds. All right, guys, roll number 45. Now, I didn't think we were gonna have another find, but I was wrong. I think it's 40, and it is. And that's a nice one. That's a 1968 Denver, not a San Francisco, so it is not a proof, but it is definitely very, very nice silver. That's the third 1968. You can see just a difference between those two. That's a very nice one. Our fifth silver, an amazing box, and we still got two more. All right, guys, we're done with that box, and it was not half bad. It was very, very good. We got 5 silvers, one being in 1964, one 1966, and 3 68s. We had 4 NIFCs to boot. I'm gonna go grab the second box, and if I find anything in that one, I'll bring you in like always. Roll number 38. We haven't had silver in the whole box. We've only had 2 NIFCs, and those were in the first roll. But we have three silvers in this roll. I rarely find 2 in one roll, but this is 3 in one roll. 1967. 1967, but this one is really nice. And a 1966 with really nice toning. 3 silvers in one roll, and we haven't had silver the whole box. I hope this shows for what's to come in that box. And when I get to this box, I'll show you why I'm excited about it. All right, guys, we were done with that box, and it wasn't bad. We had 3 silvers, a 1966 and 2 1967s, and we had 2 NIFCs. So let me stack those up here and stack the silver up here. So far, we have 8 silvers in 2 boxes. Not bad. Not bad at all. But the reason why I'm excited is not because we have a 2021, haha. Nor is it because we have a 1967 silver ender. Or because we have a 1967 and a 1965 double ender. Well, I am excited because of that. But the real reason is because we have a Walking Liberty ender, folks. We have a Walking Liberty ender. I've never found a Walking Liberty in a bankroll before, and our first Walking Liberty is going to be an ender. So let me get started with this box, and I'll bring you in if and when we have any finds. Alright, guys, we're on roll 23, which is that ender, and I'm going to try and open it up with one hand for you guys to see if we have anything else in the roll. And we do. I think this is going to be a 3, guys. I think this roll is going to have 3 silvers in it. This roll is going to be a triple silver roll. That first silver is going to be a 1967 40%er. The second silver is going to be, let's see when I can get it out, a 1968. And the third silver in that roll is going to be another 1967. 3 silvers in that roll. Amazing roll. Alright, guys, this could be getting good. A couple rolls later, roll number 25. And we're gonna have a silver Sammy. We're gonna have two 40% silver half dollars. What years will they be? Another 1967. And let's see what this one is. 1968. So we now have 5 silvers, and we got that in only a couple rolls. Alright guys, next roll. And I'm gonna open this live because it is a double ender with two 40% silvers, one being a 1967 and a 1965. I apologize for the noise. There's some guests in my house tonight. So let me open this roll up and see if there's any other silvers in it. I don't think so. I think those two silvers are going to be the only silvers in the roll, but I can't complain. 1965 and a 1967. So I'm going to put those where they belong on the mat, and hopefully we can get a few more besides that Walking Liberty. And so far we only have 40s. Can't complain, but hopefully we can get a few 90s. Alright guys, roll 31. And we're gonna have another silver, I do believe. Or it could just be a dirty one, but it is not. It is a 1969 Denver. Yet another 40% silver half dollar. But we are enclosing on that Walking Liberty half dollar. Roll 36. Barely cracked it open, but I see we have some silver. And no surprise, it's a 40%er. Not yet another 1967, but hey, it's silver. I can't complain. So far we got 65, 5 67s, 2 68s, and a 69. I'll bring you in if we have any other finds. We're all 39, and we're gonna have some pre-Walker silver. And like usual, I think it's 40%er. And it is. And like usual, it's another 1967. I'm gonna open the Walker up live with you guys right after I finish searching this roll. Roll number 40. And the time has come. It's time to see what year my first ever Walking Liberty half dollar is in a bank box, and if there's any friends along with it. I don't see any friends on this side, or any friends on that side, but that nice old gray edge is something not to laugh at, and that is a worn Walking Liberty half dollar out of Philadelphia. Let's see what the year is. Okay. Well, I was not expecting that. I don't own a half dollar that old. I don't own a half dollar or Walking Liberty half dollar before 1930. And we have a 1918 Walking Liberty half dollar. A time I thought would never come will be finding a Walking Liberty half dollar. And this is unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. And for 1918, that is not in bad shape at all. 1918 Philadelphia. Let me get the red book and bring you in to see how many 1918s were made. All right, guys. 1918 is going to clock in at $6.6 million. Now, you cannot trust red book pricing, but in G4, it's probably around a $15 or $16 coin. Now, it has 6.6 million minted, so for that time, it's pretty common. That's definitely going to go up. I'm going to put that there. For pretty common at that time, but definitely a great find, and definitely a find you cannot get mad at. I'll bring you in if we have any other finds. That's crazy, guys. Wow. All right, roll 43, and just give you a 40%er, but definitely can't complain. Let me check for any other silver in this roll. No, we're not gonna have any other silver, but 1966. That's going to complete all the years for silver. 40% silver, besides the 1970 in this box. I'm just ecstatic right now. This is amazing. This is my best silver box ever. My previous was 10, and now we got 12. So definitely something to write home about, and I'm very excited. Roll 44. What on earth is that? Is that a barber? Is that an old walker? Oh, what is this? This could be a barber. I mean, it's half the size as the other coins. And it's a walker. And it's an old walker, guys. It is an old walker. And, no mint mark, I don't think. Let's see if there's a date. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get a date. I don't think we're gonna get a date. I'll check, but I don't think we're gonna get a date. That is our second walking Liberty of the Hunt, and it is beat down. It is worn, but I don't think we're gonna get a date. I'll let you know if we do get a date, but wow, another walker, and look at how thin that is. All right, guys, I've been looking at it under the scope, and I've been comparing it to the other Walking Liberty that I found, and I think it's a 1917. Now, it could just be damage, but I think that is a 1. It's hard to see because I'm holding the phone, but I think that is a 1, and then there's a little something next to it that it could be damage, and I forgot where I'm looking. That's how the board, yeah. And that could be damage, but there's a little line here and a little line going like that. I think that could be a 1917, but I'm not sure. It's just, I see a 1, but I just don't think I can get the other digit off. I'll check even closer, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Alright guys, after close examination, I know I said I didn't get a date, but after close examination, I have determined that it was a 1927. And the way I knew that is not just because I could see a 2 and a 7 there, but because in 1927, they only minted half dollars. Now let me go to the half dollar page. But they only minted half dollars out of 1927 from San Francisco. So if you go here, 1927S, only 2.4 million. And if you go to the back, again, that 27, it's very hard to see, but the 2, 7, and if you go to the back, the S, which is clearly an S, I just have to find it. An S is right there. Boom. 1927S, figured out the date. Second to last roll, folks. And we're gonna have another silver. I think this one is also just gonna be another 40. And it is another 1968 Denver. I'll go ahead and check for any more in the roll. And we won't have any more. And while you're here, I'm just gonna go ahead and open the last roll live. No enders. But let's go ahead and check. And I don't think there's gonna be any silver. Yeah, no last roll luck, but definitely cannot complain. I'll be back for the box and hunt wrap up. All right, guys, we are done with that box, and well, this certainly cannot be mad. We had no NIFCs in that box. However, on the hunt, we had 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 NIFCs, and 10 if you include that 1987 Philadelphia NIFC. For the boxes before this box, we had 8 silvers. In this box, we added 1, 2, 8, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So 8 plus 14 equals 22. We had more than a full roll of silvers in 3 boxes. 4 boxes if you include that, but we're going to say 3 boxes. That was an amazing hunt. And thank you, Bank of America. I couldn't get a better date off this than either 1920, 1917, 1923, or 1927. It's gotta be one of those 3 dates. Assuming the slickness of it, I'm gonna go with a 1917, but you never know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had fun watching, and I know I had fun hunting. Stay tuned for more videos, and we're gonna do a 300 subscriber giveaway, so make sure if you're not subscribed, you subscribe. Happy hunting, everyone. Stay safe.